Thank you, Madam Speaker. I just wanted to rise to finish off my speech that I started earlier today on the Ministerial Report on Law and Order. Just to recap everybody's memory, I spoke quickly about the opposition and some of the comments around us leading by example and listening to Territorians. So I spoke a little bit about how that's what we're doing. We are listening to Territorians and we're proving that Labor are not listening to Territorians, and they haven't from 19 over the last 25 years, and that's why they're currently sitting where they are. I talked a little bit about how the Leader of the Opposition went on radio this morning and she told Katie Wolf that people were shocked and gobsmacked about the events that happened at the Darwin Show over the weekend, and I thought I made it quite clear that Territorians aren't shocked and gobsmacked for that sort of behaviour anymore. They're not surprised by that kind of behaviour, and that's something that shouldn't be the way it is. I also spoke about how the Leader of the Opposition also went on the ABC News breakfast, and she talked about how Territorians had felt that the former government did not listen to them. And I made the comment that we weren't sugarcoating it. They didn't feel as though the previous government didn't listen to them. The previous government did not listen to them. It wasn't a feeling, it was an action. So over recent years, there's been many tragic incidents that have galvanised the community demand for action, and I spoke about this earlier today. We're responding to that by introducing some of the strongest bail laws in Australia, along with many other legislation changes. We don't make these changes lightly. They are direct answers to urgent call for accountability and public protection after failures in the system have pitched innocent lives into danger. This is not merely about funding or law changes. The reality is stark. Crime rates surged so severely under the former Labor government over the last few years. Drug and alcohol abuse, repeat offenders, released on insufficient bail conditions, and social breakdown have all contributed to unacceptable outcomes in our towns. Our government does not accept that this is business as usual. We've boosted police numbers, we've improved remote police infrastructure, we're rolling out major upgrades to the youth justice system. This government is on the side of victims and law-abiding Territorians. Our communities have endured years of upheaval and uncertainty. But today, thanks to the decisive action of the 𝙍𝙀𝑃 𝑐LP government, we are finally seeing signs of progress. Offenders are being held to account, and crucially, victims are being put first. To us, on this side of the chamber, public safety is not negotiable. We can and we will deliver careful, measured legislation, ensuring that the safety of Territorians always comes first. There is evidence of a system that is finally, after nearly a decade of Labor failure, turning around. We know that success is more than just statistics. Real progress is when people actually feel safe again, in their homes, on their streets and in their towns. We understand that law and order can't be measured on paper alone. Public confidence is what truly matters, and Territorians will know we have succeeded, not because politicians say so, because they feel safe again to live their daily lives. And contrary to what the Leader of the Opposition would like you to believe, right now, more than any other time over the last 9 years, Territorians are telling us, they are telling the media, and they are saying it out loud in public forums, that we are most definitely not at the finish line yet, but they are starting to feel safe again. The member for Johnson this morning stated, and I quote, "None of us feel safer." I would like to know who you're speaking to be able to confidently say that none of us feel safer, because it's not what I'm being told. Police assaults have gone down. This time last year, this year, police assaults have gone down. But those opposite are not listening to this, because the evidence shows us that they wouldn't do it, they couldn't do it, and they didn't do it. They're now embarrassed that we are doing what they wouldn't, couldn't, and didn't do, and instead they throw stones. Madam Speaker, we know these improvements don't happen by accident. They are a direct result of our government's commitment for stronger laws, stronger police powers, and unambiguous support for victims, not offenders. The Chief Minister and all government members have said again and again, our job is not done. This is only the start. We have much more to come. But the positives are, offenders are finally being held to account, and victims are at the heart of our justice reforms. Madam Speaker, for nearly a decade, Labor's failures let crime spiral out of control. We won't stop, delivering the toughest bail laws, enhancing police powers, expanding support services, and showing every single day that this government stands with law-abiding citizens. We will not rest until every Territorian, urban or remote, can say that they are safe, and they know that their government stands with them. As I stated in a recent Facebook post following the stabbing at the Darwin show over the weekend, it would be impossible for us to bring every person in the NT into a classroom and teach them right from wrong, but we can hold them accountable for their actions until such a time that personal responsibility is learnt. That accountability is how we start to shift behaviour and hopefully lead to better choices in the future. This is exactly why we're coming down hard on criminals. We're sending a clear message: violent behaviour will not be tolerated. Our community deserves to feel safe. That is why I put my hand up last year, and that's what we are working towards every single day. Thank you.